So this particular SGR road, if really done, will have a multiplier effect to enhance tourism following the new Kajiado Isara Machuru road and increase visitation for tourists and learning outcomes for schools. And this project will be a game changer, a real game changer to access and reduce 80 to 90% access challenges affecting the urban communities of Ngong, Rongai, and Kitengela municipalities. And again, the residents will benefit economically and significantly also reduce the jams and costs that come with poor roads, including population seeking to settle in parts of Kajiado North and its rural villages. Some of the destinations too that the SGR will have a multiplier effect are those sites that MAM Museum did develop as part of Southern Tourism Circuit and presented to the Ministry of Tourism. And we have been presenting this in our meetings as opportunities, to spur tourism and livelihood, economic livelihood, and of the communities that live around these sites. And that has led to National Land Commission developing our presentations into maps. So now the National Land Commission has maps of critical sites of universal value that needs to be protected by the county government and also by the national government. And these are our heritage and our heritage sites of significant value. They include historical sites of Ngong. Ololua Forest is also a recreation and a critical site that offers recreational facilities for tourism, and very important that the communities also have access rights, which are of course anchored within the Ngong Hills Conservation Plan that was approved in 30th of June 2023. The roads also lead you all the way to Oleregesale UN Tourism, one of the only villages that was awarded by the UN out of 175 applicants in about 55 countries, member states of the World Tourism Organization. And again, it goes further down to, Kora Basin, Magadi Basin, and Chompole Swamps, and Lake Natron. And they all hold a number of sites that have not been explored for tourism. So the SGR offers residents and locals the opportunity to visit Suswa and see what Suswa has to offer, including volcanoes, caves, baboon parliaments, that one time the President of the Republic of Kenya promoted in one of his speeches. And true, we have the baboon parliament in Suswa. Suswa Declaration site for the Maasais, bird watching, cultural experiences, and local community projects. Projects are also becoming part of tourism. So we strongly recommend budgetary allocations of funds to connect all roads to the SGR in the CADP 2025-2026. Another very critical proposal we want to make is informal trade done on the roadsides. That all roads should be free from informal traders in road reserves, and markets should be controlled to free the space for roads from unlicensed or unauthorized traders in estates. So we want to see an improvement in using our askaris in Rongai, they call them Kanjo, to do more than just controlling cars and collecting, the taxes. Lack of potable water and access to clean water sources for residents and schools. And this is also very critical. The challenges facing Oleleza in the provision of water are enormous and contributed by poor management structures, corruption, financial and technical related challenges that have delayed resident access to the clean proposed water project for Kajiado North. Of course, this water comes all the way from Dakaini. And the pipelines, the water infrastructure has already been done, but it has taken really long for residents to access water. The county government, therefore, and national government, within the Constitution of Kenya on the collaboration and synergy, should ensure synergy and collaboration for long-term solution for access for water for residents. The issue has to be sorted, include those raised by the Auditor General, and for the Kenya government project not to remain really a white elephant, but it's a very critical project that should be prioritized in the next financial year. So we propose strongly budgetary allocations in the CADP for the people to access the water, given that the water infrastructure project is already there, almost complete, but again delayed by some technical and challenges faced by Oleleza Water Company. Another area that we really want to emphasize that the CADP should focus is collaboration with the government and NGOs involvement, like through NMARA Alliance. NMARA Alliance brings on board 300 estates and associations. So working with the county government, working with the national government will be a value addition to enhance sustainable development in the municipality of Ngong, municipality of Kitengela, and Kajiado. Again, in this, it is also critical to ensure proper planning, zoning, research, and control of infrastructure in urban areas. We really want also to stress the role of research, as just we are doing here, that research has a critical part to play in devolved governance. A very interesting one proposal that we want to submit and really emphasize is the protection of Ololua forest for sustainable development. And the forest tourism, exemplified by places like Ololua Forest in Kenya, offers a range of benefits and opportunities for both visitors and local communities. Some of the benefits include environmental conservation and preservation of ecosystem, biodiversity protection, educational value, research opportunities in the forest, economic benefits, creating jobs. Tourism generates employment opportunities for local communities in areas such as guiding, hospitality, park management, and all tourism-related activities in the forest. That Ma Museum is also engaging with the community forest service and the associations to get access rights to ensure that communities benefit from this forest. There is also revenue generation, entrance fees, guided tours, and related tourism contribute to local and national economies. Others include health and well-being, and the forest plays a critical role for those who are in depression or those who are facing mental-related challenges. You can access that forest and really leave your stress in the forest and move out fresh and able to handle life challenges. Cultural appreciation, local cultures, and the forest tourism of us involves about and interacting with the local communities, their traditions and practices. And this is very critical to the Maasai community who have safeguarded their culture to date. Cultural heritage, preserve and highlight traditional practices related to forest use and management. Currently, the forest is facing threats that 66 acres have been subdivided in 44 small plots. Ololua Forest is a critical gem. It's a critical treasure to the country, to the residents, to the communities, and even to the friends of Ololua. Why? Because it offers unique opportunities that also includes health and well-being. But again, we need the county government and the national government to really protect this forest from grabbing. Currently, as we speak, the Friends of Ololua have won round 1 case against the nuclear plants. This is not a forest that should have such a plant in the country. And it's also the only forest that's just adjacent to the city of Nairobi, like Nairobi National Park, which is the only park within the city and a global site of destination for tourists. Opportunities for forest tourism, such as adventure and recreation tourism, hiking and trekking, and forest over trails for hiking, trekking, and exploring natural landscapes. Wildlife viewing, we also have opportunities to observe diverse wildlife in their natural habitat, including birds, mammals, insects, and even some special plants that are only found in Ololua Forest. We have ecotourism, and here we look at to promote eco-friendly tourism practices that minimize environmental impact and support conservation. Green certifications to community engagement, with local communities, where communities engage in tourism activities, such as guiding tours, running lodges, and also selling crafts in this particular forest. We also have cultural tours, where tours could be offered for cultural experiences. And this was an opportunity for Kenya Tourism Board to promote Kenya as a destination. Recreational facilities, camping facilities, educational centers, and Ma Museum looks forward to get access right for educational purposes, just like other educational centers like Giraffe Center, run by AFU, and Bomas of Kenya, among others. Conservation funding initiatives, it's very important that we also raise and ask that donors come on board so that we can protect this forest and even carry workshops for the conservation management plan that has really not been disseminated to date. Partnership opportunities for collaboration, synergy, leveraging, and the county government, national government working together in collaboration to market and promote this particular forest. There is also digital presence where you utilize social media and digital marketing to promote forest tourism and reach a wider audience in the country and beyond. Examples of forest tourism activities in Ololua Forest are nature walks, guided nature walks to explore the diverse plant life, bird species, and other wildlife. Tree planting will also be very key so that communities also participate in tree planting to contribute to forest restoration and educational tours, focusing on ecological significance of the forest and conservation efforts. So we recommend strongly for budgetary allocations to forest facilities, sewerage amenities, and also explore private partnerships in models that work with estates and urban towns, including other needs to conserve and preserve these forests. Another very critical area that we want to really emphasize is lack of proper regulations to guide development process. There is discourse in approvals by both NEMA and county governments without consideration of infrastructure needs for other projects. So here in the same estates and urban areas, you need electricity, you need a telecommunication piece of land where the telecommunication wires can pass, water, and also walkways as recommended within the urban cities development frameworks. All flats will be regulated at the residents' associations. We really want that this particular proposal is taken immediately by NMARA, an alliance that brings associations and estates associations so that they work together and partner with the county government to address urban and rural challenges facing urban areas.